What's up, everybody? Jump in here. Alright, guys, so I am back with the Skyrim Legendary walkthrough. And in the last part, we did Darkfall Passage for Dawnguard. And now I am in the Forgotten Vale. And I also showed the first two Frost Giants. I think there's like 5 of them. It could be 4, maybe 6, but I'm pretty sure there's 5. And I'm going to be showing you the rest of them in this video. So, now this is the path you need to take if you actually want to get to the next, like, way shrine. It's kind of trolly, it's a little confusing, but it's kind of like a riverbank. The only way I can kind of, like, explain this to you so you can find this path is there's a way shrine right over here. It's by the frozen lake where you fight the dragons. There it is. And if you find this, then you need to just kind of come over here, and you can find the water. If you find the water, you just travel down the riverbank until you get to the other side, and then eventually you'll come across a cave, and that cave will pretty much take you. It's like a ginormous cave. It will take you to the top part where you will find the wave shrine. But there's another cave that is kind of easy to miss, and it's important because this is where one of the frost giants are actually located. There's also like another little quest here where you can find like these ancient books. I don't ever bother with that. I don't even try to pick them up if I see them, because I don't like to add those on my like little quest or objective thing. I just don't even like to pick them up, because I think there's like 4 of the books. They're not too bad to find if you know where you're looking and stuff. Unfortunately for me, I don't even know what I'm doing or looking for, so that's a shame, but you know, it's whatever. Alright, anyway, so this is the cave. I should have kind of showed it a little bit more, but if you just fall down, if you follow that riverbank, it's going to take you down to like a little like opening, and that is the actual cave itself. So it's Sharp Slope Cave. It's kind of like I said, going down the right path. And where we're going is we're going to be going over here. Well, we have to get through this cave. It can be a little confusing. But I'm just going to run past the enemies. There's quite a few enemies in here, so just run past them all. It's a bitch. I mean, these things are just annoying. It's a lot of poison. They're pretty powerful. So I'm just going to avoid them as best as I can. Yeah, but I need to just pretty much keep working my way up. Go ahead and take these guys out. Just because they're trolling me, they're in my way. Alright. So you have to work your way up to the top, because once you get to the top, that will bring you to the top of this like little mountain area, and that will eventually bring you to one of the frost giants. So that's pretty much the goal here. You don't have to do this if you don't care. The thing is this, I'm not sure about this, but there's 2 really well hidden frost giants, and if you want to be like if you want to just complete the whole thing, you need to do this. But like I said, there's 2 really well hidden ones. Now, I'm pretty confident that one of the 2 of those really well hidden frost giants will contain the gem that you're going to need to actually get Orio's shield, which is a very cool shield in the game if you want to get that. So I don't know which one of the 2 actually you need to find, but if I would guess it might be this one, because this one is probably the most hard to find one in the game. Or at least I personally think it was for me. There's one other one. It's not hard to find if you know where you're looking, but the first time you do this place, you might miss it because it's kind of off to the side, and you're just like, what? Okay, so the frost giant is just right over here. As you can see, there he is. I've had it happen to me before where he won't spawn. Like, he just will not spawn. It just took him out in like a heartbeat. Let's go ahead and collect it. I'm pretty sure the emerald. Okay, I'm pretty sure this might be the one. At least I remember that. I think it was that one. I'm not too sure. So now we can actually hop down. You can actually go around and explore the whole top part right there. That's some cool stuff, but there's a lot of enemies and all that. So I'm just gonna hop on down and just keep going to where I need to go. I think it's in this direction. Let me also equip my healing just so I can get my stamina back, and we can just keep moving. But yeah, there's one other giant. Like I said, the other hidden giant isn't really all that hidden if you know where you're looking. because like once you walk out of an area, you turn left, there you go. But, 9 times out of 10, or really 9 out of 10 people would never turn left. They would just keep going straight. So that's kind of like the trolliness of it. Alright, now here's the cave that I went through. As you can see, it's if you weren't paying attention the first time, it's kind of hidden because you might just walk right past it. There's like a flag. The flag is probably your best way of actually like looking at it and seeing that there is something there. But alright, we're gonna continue on this theme of just skipping these enemies. I'll fight the enemies when I get to the next place, but I won't fight these guys because it's just going to be annoying. Alright, so there's a waterfall up here. You can run up this rock, and I'm moving all slow for some reason. But yeah, so this is going to be the location of the final wave shrine. We have to go through this enormous cave. If you look over here, there's like a little, I don't know, encampment of enemies. So it can be annoying. Oh man. Alright, so heal it up. Kill this thing. And then we can go on through the cave. I got so lost here the first time. Oh, that's brutal. I got super lost. It was like 20 minutes of me trying to figure out what the hell. Because, like, if you're on the frozen lake and you look up, you can kind of see the last, like, wave shrine, or what you think is the last wave shrine. So I was trying all crazy stuff, like trying to climb the mountain, and it was just a nightmare. It took me forever, but once you figure this out, you're solid. So now we have to go through this area. Now there's like another way of getting inside of this place. And I don't even know how to, I couldn't even tell you how to exactly do that. Alright, so we can sneak attack these guys right here. Should be pretty easy. Yep. Oh, that's a sick arrow. Right in the butt. Alright. Excuse me. But yeah, we need to keep moving. Alright, I'm gonna equip my sword just for the grand healing. Gotta keep that going. So nice to be able to run in this game. It's a nightmare for those 2 videos where I couldn't run. Yeah, I really don't like these guys, the ones with the armor. I mean, by them adding the armored versions of these enemies, it was actually it was a good thing for these enemies, because these enemies, man, like, they can have like, these larger ones can actually have, like, quite a bit of health. And when you add armor into that equation, you're talking about some pretty powerful enemies. But alright, let's go ahead and keep moving. If you can't tell, I'm trying to avoid saying the name because I don't want to fuck it up. But I'm pretty sure it's Falmer. I think that's what, Falmer. There you go. I think I said it right. Anyway, so we need to keep moving. I believe this is the right path. I know that you can get a little like distracted or lost, and if you do, you might find the other way of getting in here. Because like I said, there's another way to come in here, and it's weird. I've never went in through that way, but alright, got one of these reapers. Oh god, I hate these things. If they poison you, it's almost like GG at times because it's so freaking powerful. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that. That's that poison, man. That poison is no fucking joke. Alright, we need to keep moving. Now, there's an... I guess I'll go down here and kill these things. No point not to just kill them on the way. They're gonna chase me and all that if I don't. Definitely need to heal up. Look, oh my god, that poison, man. It's insane how strong it is. I don't know if that comes from this difficulty or what. I imagine it's just like doubled on this, or at least it just feels like it's doing so much more damage than it ever did on master difficulty. And I have so much health, guys. That's what you have to realize. I have like 730 health. That's a shit ton of health. And for these enemies to be able to do that much damage, oh my god. Alright, so this is the part where I think you do not want to go. If you go down that path, you will be going the wrong way. And actually, no. Let me look. No, I think that's the right way. Okay, so that's the right... Oh, God. She kind of scared me. That's the right way. What you don't want to do is you don't want to go down that way. Because that will lead you to, like, this, it's like another way in. But there's just really no point to go down there. There could be one of those books down there. Maybe. I'm not too sure, but... this is the way you want to go. You just want to come up here. And, you know, this is a ginormous cave. It really is. And you just gotta, like, find your way out of it. It takes so... Honestly, the first couple wave shrines are so easy to find. This is by far the most complicated one, like, in this entire part. Naha. Naha, naha. Alright, let's keep moving. So, just gotta go on down here. Should be more enemies. Yep. So many of them. Obviously, if you want to collect these helmets, go right for it. I would say you only need maybe 5 helmets total in the game. If you're doing everything right when it comes down to setting up your actual like alchemy and potions and enchanting, if you're doing it right, I would say you probably only need like 5 total. But it's just like every time you make like a set of armor, you're gonna slightly improve your enchanting or whatever each time. You know what I'm saying? Like each time you do it, you'll improve it just so slightly, and then eventually you'll get it to the maximum. Alright, so this is where the final frost giant will be. And the reason why I said it's kind of trolly is because when you leave up out of here, 9 out of 10 people would probably just go forward. That's obvious. Like that's the way you're 100% confident you need to go for the quest. But if you turn left, that is where the final frost giant is. So, yep, see? It's over there, but like most people would just be like, oh, let's go do the quest. But if you turn left and you come up here, this is where he's going to be located. And like I said, it's either this guy or the one on top of the other part I showed you just a moment ago that will, it's going to be like one of their 2 gems are going to be the one that will get you Arya's shield. And like that shield itself is kind of trolly because when you go into that place, I think you have to kill. Oh, what the hell? That looked weird. I think you actually have to kill like an enemy and picked it up, and you have to pick it up off of him, or it might be like in a bush. You would imagine it would be in a chest. And look at this, he's not here. Oh no, yeah, no, he is here. See, they're not really hostile, so it can be a little confusing when you're not paying attention, but. Alright, bring it on, bitch. Haha, you ain't nothing. Alright, so he has the diamond one. You know, it could be him. I think it's the emerald is the one that actually will get you the shield. I don't know. Could be the diamond. But yeah, so those, we have one more frost giant. The last one is pretty much impossible to miss. Like, he is in the last place, so. Alright, we gotta go through this village. Now, I know for a fact there's one of these books here if you want to collect it, if you're into that stuff, but watch out for the traps. There will be traps. Pretty easy to... But, you know, I really like Sneak. One reason I like Sneak is because I love the perk that makes it so that pressure plates don't affect you. Because I'm pretty sure it's all traps. Could be wrong about that, but at least it feels like most traps. And it's just... like, you know, pressure plates and all that, it's not like a terrible thing, but it's just can slow you down. Like, that's the main problem I have with it. It's just, it slows you down at times. You're trying to run through an area, you hit one of those pressure plates, and then you're going to be, like, kind of stopped for a second because of, like, earthquakes and all this other nonsense. Alright, we need to come over here. And there's, like, a really weird point coming up where we have to, like, drop through a hut. It might be right here. Die. Freaking. This is a great way to boost your healing skill. You take so much freaking damage. Alright, we need to take you out. You gotta remember. Oh my god. Okay, okay. I'm about to die if I don't use a potion. Potions will save your life. So. Look how fast that. Oh my god. The DPS of this poison and dagger, whatever this guy has, is ridiculous. Alright, so this is what I was talking about. It's like, this is a weird, it's kind of weird. It looks, every time I go through this, I feel like I'm getting pooped out of a butthole, or I'm going through like I'm a baby, I'm going through a vagina or something. It's just kind of weird. Alright, we need to run up here. And when we get up here, this is like pretty much our final little area we have to go through before we get to the final wave shrine. Watch out for the traps. Just jump on over it. And look, even though I jumped, I still got like I triggered it. So, alright. Yeah, this is it. So we need to talk to this guy. What up? What up? What up? What up? Yeah. You know, they all say pretty much the same thing. Do you want to, have Oriole's blessing? Oh. So, we just gotta wait for this fool. You can go up there on the top part of this, like, little village. And all the huts, and there's stuff inside of the huts. So, check it out if you like. Alright. I haven't talked about this yet. Ah, what? Stupid. Alright, where is this thing at? I think it's down there. Alright, let's kill it. Where are you going? I hate these things just because they run away from you. They poison you. Pretty annoying. It's always fun to kick them, though. Ha ha ha. Alright. Check it out, though. Always take that. Why not? Just more ingredients for you. Alright, so you can use these things to teleport. Oh, what? Okay, well, apparently I have not found all of them. There's 5 wave shrines. So I gotta think about that for a second. Oh, yeah, okay, I know what I did wrong. Let me see. That's the forest area. That one be better. Yeah, so you can use those things to teleport. I did forget one, so I feel kind of dumb. But you can use those to teleport, and that's the most important one by far, because that's the one where if you can't teleport there, it's very complicated to get through all of that. You have to go through the cave again, gotta go through the mountains and the river and all this other nonsense. So I don't have to worry about that now. I just gotta find the last one. You know, it is kind of ridiculous, like, this whole, what we're doing here. You know, you're not supposed to understand it. It's like, oh, we're taking some water, we're filling up these jugs, and we're dumping out the water. I don't know. Like, the guy even says, like, I wouldn't expect you to understand. Whatever. Alright, now, I need to, like, kind of think about this, because I have no idea where I'm going right now, but I'm kind of just guessing. I think I might jump down this waterfall. Let's take a look how high it is. Yeah, it's kind of high. I'm not going to do that. I might die, so instead I'm just going to run on this path. This final one, though, you should probably get this before you actually come over here, because see, that's where I messed up. But if you remember that very first frost giant, like, it's on the opposite side of that. So I'm just going to kind of, like, wander along these rocks until I get over there, then I'm going to drop down. If you're ever on a high place, you can just kind of be smart about it. Don't just go hopping off. And it's always tempting to just try to land in the water and hope for the best, because a lot of times that will, you'll survive. It's kind of crazy, but even in, like, really shallow water, you'll survive quite a bit, but you can also easily die. So if you're going to try to make a leap of death, or faith, or whatever you want to call it, just autosave it and then try that. But generally, it's just best to just kind of hop from, like, ledge to ledge. Alright, so this is the final one that I missed. Yeah. We hear you, brah. Just open this bitch up so we can go on through, and then we can fight this guy's brother.